The most fulfilled person in the world is the one that's on pursuit towards their own vision. God intended for all of us to have a vision, to create something out of nothing in His world. But to create, we have to destroy. Most of you are too afraid to do this, to destroy your past self, to destroy your bad traits, to destroy terrible habits. Destroying will give us a stronger foundation to stand upon. It gives us a new perspective and it lets us see our vision. Now let's get into the vlog. Nothing matters more to me in this life, in this existence, than my vision. Everything that I'm working towards leads me back towards that vision. I hate any sort of busy work. You will never catch me working 12 hours a day for something that has no meaning. I will always find a way to make my task list and whatever I'm doing throughout that day move me a step closer to my vision. Oh, but where's your probably a dork always just working? No, if that means building relationships with my loved ones and enjoying moments with them, that's a part of my vision. If that means working endlessly on creating boring infrastructure for my business, so be it. All I'm addicted to is working towards that North Star. Every task that I have will bring me one step closer towards that end point, and everyone needs their own vision. You need something that will jolt you out of bed, that gets rid of making life feel like this mundane chore where you're excited on a Monday or a Sunday or a Wednesday to just begin working. This video is all about vision, and you guys are gonna watch me document my journey as I work towards this vision.
Listen and obey. No more living for the culture. We nobody's slave.
Alright, so it's the morning now and I'm focusing on getting my most difficult tasks of the day done. I have a list of about 15 different things that are due. I have them in my notebook and on my computer right here. And I have to get the most annoying tasks, the stuff that I really don't want to do right away just to get my momentum going. So I did my stretches. I always have to do my stretches. I'm all sore from the gym yesterday. I have my coffee coming up right after this. But it's going to be a pretty chill day. I got 2 big calls and then 1 call with my community. But then after that, I'm going to be focusing on a new way to organize content strategies. My first thing is we got to start pivoting your account because the algorithm's changing a lot. It's no longer based off of your following list. It's based off of interests. And this is very unique to here because no other social media is doing this besides TikTok.
Tell you the plug. Try to be real with some niggas and put on my money and show us some love.
What I want you to understand is the difference between a vision and passion. I have a passion. You think someone selling urinal cakes is passionate about it? Or someone selling some anime clothing on the internet to some audience? No one's really passionate about these things, but they do it because they have a vision of where they want to reach in life. And for everyone, that vision is different. You have to think about it yourself. What is something that you love in life, something that you want a part of your everyday life? That could be a family, that could be a farm, hey, that could be you going on yachts in Miami. Whatever works for you specifically, that's your own utopian life. You have to visualize and imagine where you want to be, and everything that you're doing right now will help you reach that point. That's what the vision's for. So it doesn't matter how annoying or irritating, which 80 to 90% of business is, whatever that specific task may be, you are fine with doing it because your vision outweighs whatever that little grunt work may be. You got to figure out your vision so you're fine with doing the work you hate to do. So you're fine with doing things that actually move the needle but aren't the most exciting. Screw your passion. Screw any sort of passion. Focus on your vision, and whatever is a part of the journey to help you reach your vision, that is totally fine to do. So I feel like this is a very important topic to touch up on, and it's about how not linear business is. I went from 2 record months in March and April to the worst month I had in 8 months in May, and on this specific month we're gonna hit a record. We're up multiple 5 figures on the month, and it's 7 days in, and I know by the end of this month, at the rate that we're growing, we're gonna beat all of our old numbers. But it's not linear because we're not always trying to acquire people. There's months of acquisition and then there's months of systems. If I take my foot off the pedal on the acquisition side with my team, it's because I want to focus on delivering better results for people. I got to go back into my product. I got to go back into the experiences. I can't always go up, up, up in revenue, but my businesses are always going up, up, up in sort of value. I'm constantly improving the value within my products and the value within my services. And then from there, the revenue is going to start coming up. So instead of me focusing on, oh, damn, Uber, what the hell's going on? What's going on with next month's profits? I'm focused on next year's December profits. This year, I'm focusing on creating this ecosystem. This year, I'm focused on building an infrastructure around all my businesses. That's my focus. That's what I should be obsessing over. And it's something that you should all be thinking about too. Something that I love to do is have a hobby outside of my work. I realize there's nothing more chaotic than the life of a business owner. And I think that's why a lot of us love it so much. We put order to the chaos. But for me, at any free moment, I like to do things that are like, I'm not talking about the gym. You know, the gym acts as this non-negotiable. I'm not talking about things that I should be doing. I'm talking about things that are so out of my routine, something so mundane, and it brings me peace. If that means going laying on a patch of grass on a Sunday and disconnecting, so be it. Right now I'm building up my garage. I got these tiles interlocking, putting it all along the ground, and my goal is just to make it look like a showroom garage. Got some new lighting, and this is my project. I have projects that I do beyond my work just to give myself something else to look forward to besides hitting that next milestone. And that's it. That's the week in my life. There's nothing exciting going on. I had to put all these cool transitions to look like my life's a lot more exciting than it is. But realistically, I'm sitting behind my computer. I'm working. I'm in meetings. I'm constantly solving problems. These wins that you see behind me weren't here with me throughout the past 8 years of me taking this seriously. Throughout the past 365 days, I've probably had like, what, 15 wins. That's 4% or less of my entire year winning. All of these guys who are always showing you that they're winning, that's not what life is as an entrepreneur. You're building, you're working. I got my girl upstairs, I got my cats walking around the house, and I'm just on the grind, but I absolutely love the day-to-days of this. It's because I have a vision that I'm working towards. It doesn't matter how boring the work may be. It's always exciting knowing I'm taking a leap forward. I'm going to see you guys in the next vlog with another lesson.